I'm sitting in the JFK airport. I'm 13 years old. I'm traveling by myself from Iran. And it's about midnight. I missed my flight to Oklahoma City. I'm sitting there, and every hour more people go, and I'm traveling with this huge suitcase with feta cheese in it, and it stinks. And I've got my other suitcase next to me. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what the hell did I do? Traveled all the way from Iran. I'm stuck in this airport. I'm all by myself. About 3 o'clock in the morning, an Afghani guy, he works at the airport, and he says, what's going on? And I'm tough, right? Because I'm Armenian, I'm a minority in Iran, and all my life I've learned that I got to be tough and I got to protect myself. In Farsi, I go, who the hell are you? And the guy with a gentle smile, he goes, oh, you know Farsi, I'm Afghani, I speak a little Farsi. So he starts talking to me. He goes, what happened? I said, well, there wasn't enough time to make my flight. I missed my flight. I'm abandoned. I don't even know what to do. So this nice gentleman walks me through, takes me to a counter, gets me a hotel right at the airport. There's this inner knowing that all of us have, that we're here to do something special. And in the way we talk to each other, and in the way we exist, we have a choice to acknowledge each other's greatness and our own. Because at the end of the day, I need you, and you need me. So much of our lives is about, I have to do this thing. I am insecure. I am alone. It's funny. All of us intellectually know that we're going to die someday. But we live our lives in this mean, what's in it for me, and what do I get out of this thing, and who the hell are you, and it's my family, and it's my country, and all this separateness. It's so silly, because you're all going to die someday, and so will I. So we're sort of like apprentices in eternity. Depending on your belief, if you're religious or if you're not, you were born. All of you were born. We have that in common. One day, all of you have been born into this world. And one day you're going to die. What's in the middle is all a choice. So you're born, you live some time, you die, close the parentheses. What are you doing during your time?
That question, what are you doing during your time, is a question that ultimately changed the course of Al's life. And soon he decided that his life would be about doing things. That is, doing things that make a difference. There's a quote by British politician and author James Oliver that struck a particular chord with him.
The world is blessed most by men who do things, and not by those who merely talk about them.
Al went on to do incredible things in his career, all with the mission of doing good. But today, he's most focused on solving the world's looming agricultural crisis. Growing up as he did is what drove him to take action. In other words, he used his struggle to push him forward.
For a long period of time, I would buy a 29-cent Wonder Bread, sliced white bread, and ketchup from fast food restaurants. So that whole experience with hunger is a major factor in what I've decided to do with this company. Because as I see global population increasing and this disparity between the rich and poor increasingly getting wider, I felt that I should put my energies and my talents to ensuring food security.
By the year 2030, so in just about 10 years, it's estimated that the world population is going to grow by another 1 billion people. This means global agriculture must produce roughly 50% more food, even as the number of acres available for farming shrinks. At his company, Al leads a team of agronomists, computer vision scientists, big data engineers, and AI specialists to solve agricultural problems like weed infestation, water damage, equipment problems, weather-related challenges, insects, and diseases. But Al is not just driven to solve the hunger crisis. He's also committed to inspiring other young entrepreneurs to do social good. He mentors aspiring business owners and works with women in rural Armenia to help them start their own businesses. Al lives his life by a simple mantra, inspired by listening to Tony Robbins. It's one that we could all live by. Think big and serve bigger. The Tony Robbins podcast is directed by Tony Robbins and produced by the Tony Robbins editorial team, with audio editing and sound design by Jeremy Enns. Today's first guest was Gabby Lazinger, founder of Happy Children. To learn more about her work in Nepal, visit www.happy-children.de. Our second guest was Al Isayan. If you're interested in learning more about Al's company, Intellinair, visit www.intellinair.com. Special thanks to TEDx Armenia for some of what you heard from Al.